Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils Health Matters and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 40, day 5 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive, Peaceful Growth Calendar. If you love affirmations, it's going to give you a new affirmation to be happy with every single week and a new one Monday through Friday. Beautiful book that way. And if you love aromatherapy and essential oils, if you love music therapy, I think you're going to really appreciate this book. I know that I have. I've loved going through this book with each of you. The affirmation, you can buy it at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. And if you love essential oils, you're going to love both of those stores. They just have so many books and accessories for essential oils. The affirmation for the entire week that we've been concentrating on is, I witness my virtues and the goodness in others. And I love that. It is my birthday today. And I'm entering a new decade. I am 51. Now, most people would think that you enter a new decade. Well, I mean, I'm not the expert on when you enter a new decade, but I'm like, okay, so like 0 to 10, like that's the first one. And so 11 to 20, that would be the second one, right? Anyway, I think you kind of get where I'm going here. So, but I'm thinking for myself, I'm entering the next decade. And it's so fun to, I want to take some time to journal today and just see all the good things I have become. Just my good qualities. Maybe the good things I've done. Just taking some time for myself today for journaling. And I hope that you will take that time for yourself too. However old you are, if you're 13 and you're watching this, or if you're 70, I hope you take some time and just journal about the good things about you. And then, if you have some time, too, the second half of this affirmation is, I witness my virtues and the goodness in others. Let's be seeing the good as much as we can. Can we acknowledge reality? Yes. Am I asking us not to see reality? No. When we're able to acknowledge reality, that I just think there's a beauty and a love that comes from truth. So yes, let's acknowledge the realities, but let's still praise all we can. Okay. The affirmation for today is, I am uplifted, just hanging about with other good people. Now, I kind of had to think about that affirmation a little bit, because I'm like, what do you mean by good people? Like, we're all good people, right? God made us all. And so I think we all have just that goodness that's in us, that whether we've highly developed that goodness or whether we've ignored the goodness in us, I think we are all good people. And so I kind of have an issue when people are saying, oh, I'm focusing on working with good people, or I just want to hang out with good people, because I'm like, all people are good. But that said, I can definitely see people maybe I tweak it to, I am uplifted just by hanging out with other people who do good things. Right? I love hanging out with people who are kind, who are loving, who are friendly, who are patient, right? Oh my gracious, it's only like 10 o'clock on my birthday. I can almost just cry about this because I've already made so many different mistakes. On my birthday, going into a new decade, right? And I thought to myself, wow, are you serious? Like starting the new decade, Suzanne, this way? And then I was kinder with myself. And I'm like, I think that I had maybe a little bit too high of an expectation with myself if I didn't think, if I thought that I was going to be absolutely perfect and not make any mistakes in my decade of my 50s, being 51 now. Caleb, can you hand me some tissue paper, please? Anyway, and then as kind of bad thing after bad thing kind of kept happening on my birthday, I thought, oh my gracious, composing myself, I thought, oh my gracious, this is a beautiful day of celebration. And of course, the adversary would totally want to make it a miserable day for me, right? Yeah. So, I'm just going to give this day a lot of grace. I'm going to give myself a lot of grace on this day. I'm going to give other people all the grace I can on this day. And just thinking, you know what? I just think the adversary is working really hard on me and everyone in my circles to make sure that I have a really bad day. And you know what? That's not going to happen. I am going to make it a great day. I'm going to make it a great day because I want every day to be a great day, but I'm going to make it a great day because it's my birthday, and on my birthday, I'm going to have a great day. So, oh, Caleb, I forgot to start that diffuser. Can you start that, please? Anyway, so, going back to the affirmation for today, I focus on working, I'm uplifted just by hanging out with other good people. Just reminding us all that we are all so good. That we are all so good. And as we look for the good in ourselves, and as we look for the good in others, we'll find it. That said, let's do what we can to hang out with the kind people, and the patient people, and the loving people, and the forgiving people, right? Oh, I love John Gottman, and I think that he has said that good marriages have two things in common. They have people who are able to forgive, and they're able to be forgiven. And I think that that's one of the things that helps to make every day a good day, is when we can forgive the mistakes, whether they're ours or others, and when we can be forgiven as well, or feel forgiven. Anyway, if you're thinking you're not a good person, I would take that question to God. Because my best guess is God is going to say, you are absolutely a good person. You may have made some mistakes. You may have made some small mistakes that you feel really bad about. Or you may have made some major whoppers in your life. But we are more than our mistakes. Okay, just wanted to say that. Okay, the song for today, in hanging out with good people. Gosh, I just think I want to choose two different songs. You need to help me and vote for which song you think I should have for my song for today. One is Happy Birthday because it's my birthday today. And then one is some song by the Beach Boys because I love the Beach Boys. It's just some happy, feel-good song by the Beach Boys to just about getting together and having fun. Okay, so the diffuser blend that we've been diffusing all week and diffusing today too is a beautiful blend. It's 2 drops of basil, which is the oil of renewal, and 2 drops of frankincense, which is the king of oils, a super protective oil, the oil of truth. Don't we love truth? And then 2 drops of lemon, which is the oil, a super uplifting oil, the oil of focus. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have gone into the emotional aspects of those oils. And today is Physical Friday, and we get to go into the physical aspects of each of these beautiful, powerful oils. The first one is basil, and it's also known as Saint Joseph's wort, not to be confused with Saint John's wort. So in ancient nomenclature, so how the ancient naming systems, if a plant was named a wort, it was named that because they knew that it was a healing plant. And so basil is a beautiful healing plant. Originally, it was native to Iran and India, but now basil is mostly grown in Egypt and the United States. It belongs in the mint family. Romans made it a symbol of love and fertility. The Hindu people believed that if a basil leaf was buried with them, it would be their passport to heaven. Basil is believed, the ancient Egyptians and Greeks also believed that it could open the gates of heaven. Now, do I think that basil is going to open the gates of heaven? No. Do I think that basil is going to be your passport to heaven? No. Okay, I'm not going to cry because I'm sad. I'm going to cry because what I'm going to say is so dear to me. I don't think we need basil to be our passport to heaven or our gateway, something that's going to open the gateway to heaven. I think the God who made us, as soon as our souls leave this life, that they are carried back to Him to be embraced by Him. We don't need basil to do that with it. Do that. But I do think it's super interesting. I love learning about how other cultures felt about this herb, this plant. So there are over 150 kinds of basil that are grown throughout the world, but Aesculapum basilicum is most known for its therapeutic effects, and that's the kind of basil essential oil that doTERRA has. The French call it the royal herb. Basilicum actually means king in Greek. So, like the king of herbs, one that had so many properties that it was given that important of a name. In some Jewish cultures, they believe that basil can help strengthen a person when they are fasting. Basil is used both in Ayurvedic medicine, which is the medicinal system of India, and in Chinese traditional medicine. And you know how much I love Chinese traditional medicine and their concepts. So it's been used around the world because it is such a powerful oil for so many different things. So the French used basil. One of the ways the French use basil is for headaches. And because science has caught up with how older cultures have used this essential oil or this herb, and basil is actually very chock full of antioxidants, and so it's great to use. Like scientifically, it's great to use on headaches or on sore muscles or joints. Basil helps kill germs, and for that reason, it's so good when during the cold or the flu season, or when you're just concerned about catching the gunk that's going around. You can mix it with eucalyptus for respiratory support. It is so good to gargle with. Your throat feels sore, just gargle with it, swish it around, and then spit it out. I mean, you could drink it down. I usually don't swallow what I'm gargling with, but I know that some people like to do that. It's also good for when you're for ear issues, like if you have an ear infection or a earache, if you have swimmer's ear, stuff like that. So what you want to do, you definitely never want to put essential oils in your ears, up your nose, or in your eyes. Essential oils are just not meant to be used that way. But you could definitely get like a cotton ball and put like one drop of basil essential oil, one drop of lavender essential oil, and one drop of melaleuca essential oil, and then just rest that cotton ball on your ear. So you're not putting any essential oils on your ear, just resting that on your ear, and oh my, it's just a beautiful blend to use. Definitely have had many friends, family members. We usually just use the lavender and the melaleuca, but that was before I knew about basil, and I definitely have had many people who have used basil for that reason with super good results. So you can put basil into your skincare to help give your skin a boost and help to clear up your complexion. Remember how I said it helped kill germs? I'm sure that's why it can help clear up our complexions. You can add it to your toothpaste or your mouthwash for good dental health. And if you feel like you've been working so hard, like that song comes to mind. I worked 18 something. What'd I get? Another day older and deeper in debt. You guys probably know that song. Anyway, maybe 18 hours, I don't know. Anyway, but if you feel like you've just been working and working and working and you are getting run down and fatigued, just tired and down, basil is such an amazing oil to help restore your energy, restore your hope, remind you why you're working so hard in the first place, and give you energy to keep going on. So if I was using that, I would definitely if I was using it for a renewal, I would definitely be diffusing it, and then I would just take like not even a drop of the basil essential oil, and I'm just kind of like that, so I'm not even getting a full drop, and then just putting it right here on my hand. That's one of the places where your adrenals, I kind of go like this too, just like rub those two areas together. Smells so good. Anyway, that's one of the places where your adrenal reflexology points are on your body. So putting basil on your reflexology points, magnolia is another amazing oil to put there. That would be really, really good if you're feeling run down and fatigued. So, many people love it because it's beneficial for reducing symptoms like sluggishness, brain fog, poor moods that can accompany adrenal fatigue or chronic fatigue. It's great for memory. So in that, it's kind of like frankincense and rosemary. Like those are 3 essential oils that you might want to remember that are really good for memory. Oh my gracious. And in my notes that I have that it can be blended with frankincense and rosemary, diffused or applied topically. If I was going to apply it, I would just take my roller bottle. I would stick it like 20 drops of each in a roller bottle, a 10 ml roller bottle, fill it up with fractionated coconut oil, and just rub that over my head, by my hairline, obviously avoiding my eye area. And then I might just rub a little bit of that onto my ears too, hitting all my reflexology points on my ears. So it can be helpful to prevent bug bites and to soothe them if you get them. Now, I've done a lot of study on bugs, like what repels bugs and stuff like that, and what can soothe them. Is super interesting to me that the exact same oil that can help repel them is also this same oil that can help soothe them. And I definitely tried that out. I was outside or something, and I got like the first mosquito bite of the season, and on my ankle, and I was itching it, which you're not supposed to do, but I did it anyway, which makes it itch more, right? Anyway, and so then I put like lemon eucalyptus and what did I put? Anyway, citronella. Put lemon, eucalyptus, and citronella on because I was going to go back outside, and I just made sure I kind of put it on that bug bite too. Instantly, the itch was gone. It was crazy. So, and I'm sure that basil works the same way. If they say that it's great to help keep bugs away, and that it's good for if you do get bitten by a bug, I'm just going to try to sink that into my memory to remember to maybe reach for my basil next time for that. We've already said how it can help clear up your complexion. You can put it into your face wash, into your moisturizer, or you can just put it into some jojoba oil and rub that. It's very good for the digestive system. It's known to help stimulate digestion and is also naturally relieving to constipation. It is adaptogenic, which means that it helps to balance out your hormones. So if you're a little high in something, or if you're a little bit low in something, it can bring it back to balance. Now, essential oils never cease to amaze me. How intelligent they are, and how they can, like lemon is one that can help bring blood pressure back into balance, either high or low. Cinnamon is one that can help bring blood sugar back into balance, whether it's high or low. And so I love that plants seem to have an intelligence. I love that. Okay. Because it can help balance hormones. It's people love to put it in like blends to balance out the menstrual cycle. It can help strip away grease or build up on your hair. So like when you're using the same shampoo over and over again, if you're not using a very, very good quality shampoo, you need to like switch every once in a while just to like clear off some buildup that you might have in your hair. Well, instead of switching out from your favorite shampoo, you can just add like a drop of basil to your shampoo and help clear it up that way. You can also try mixing it with baking soda and apple cider vinegar to help balance the pH of your scalp while removing grease and residue from your hair naturally. So if you're not into shampoo and you love DIYs and making your own thing, I'm sure you can find a recipe for that online. So again, it's just apple cider vinegar, baking soda, water, and basil essential oil. It has both antispasmodic and expectorant properties. So the antispasmodic properties can help with a dry cough, help to quiet the dry cough, while the expectorant properties can make sure that your chest isn't filling up with gunk, that you're able to get the gunk out. It is also very supportive to good cellular health. Oh, and then like cinnamon, it can help balance out blood sugar. So if I was having one of those a blood sugar issue, I would definitely be diffusing it and probably putting it in my water too. Okay, so I just told you that you can put it in your water, and I just want to say, do a disclaimer on this, because I don't want you going to, any store and just picking up the cheapest oil on the market, because being 51, I do know that we get what we pay for, and I know too that there's different qualities when it comes to essential oils. Some are just filled with fillers and nasty things that you don't want to ingest. So the only oil that I would ever recommend ingesting is basil essential oil, because doTERRA third-party tests every batch of essential oils. They don't third-party test, like every 10th batch or every 100th batch, whatever. No, they third-party test every batch of essential oil, and then they put the batch number on the bottom of your bottle. Okay, you probably can't see that, but it's there. You can go to a site called Source to You, type in the batch number of your oil, and you can see every single test that's been done on your batch of oils, and you can see all of the results. Like, what other company does that, right? I love how transparent doTERRA is as a company. I love how committed doTERRA is to pursuing what is pure. So, but yes, you can put basil in your water and drink it. And definitely if I was working on blood sugar issues, I would do that. It can also help with candida. You can put 2 drops in a tablespoon of coconut oil, rub them over your abdomen and bladder several times a day if you're trying to help with that. Oh, and in Indian medicinal lore, it is listed as a snake, Indian I mean from India, okay? It's listed as a snake bite remedy, but I've talked on this point before, although there are some oils that they say are for snake bites, I am a firm believer that in emergency situations, you hit things with everything you possibly can. And so I would definitely, if I had basil with me, oh yeah, I'd be putting that on the snake bite while we were rushing off to the doctor to make sure that whoever was bitten was going to be okay. Like, there's just some things that you don't mess around with. Okay. As a member of the mint family, its medicinal action resembles peppermint and thyme. By the way, the mint family also contains lavender, lemon balm, oregano, sweet marjoram, rosemary, sage, summer savory, and anise. And it's great to add to your cooking. It's a favorite herb that's been used for millennia, I'm sure, by Italian cooks. I love Italian cooking. So eggplant parmesan is totally my favorite. Some people love lemonade. Some people love flavored lemonade, so they love the lavender lemonade. And you can definitely take a couple of drops of doTERRA's lavender and just put it in your lemonade. Some people love raspberry lemonade, and we don't have a raspberry oil, but we do have basil. And some people really love basil. Basil lemonade. I've never tried that, but I definitely do. That's going to be one that I do want to try. So those are the physical aspects of basil essential oil, the oil of renewal. Now going into frankincense, and we're going to be talking about the physical aspects of frankincense. So the first thing you need to know about frankincense is that it grows in very harsh environments in Yemen and Oman and the Horn of Africa, in like the desert environments. The oil comes from the resin of the tree. What they do is they cut the tree, and this resin comes out. This is supposed to help heal and protect the tree. I want you to remember, heal and protect when you think about frankincense. We all know that it's an oil that's often mentioned in the Bible. It is one of the gifts given to the Christ child, those gifts being gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So yes, you can buy frankincense and myrrh from doTERRA. And it is, in the ancient world, it was so prized. In fact, they call one of the trade routes the frankincense trail, because it was so many people wanted it, and it was so valued in those cultures. Ancient Egyptians used it in the embalming process and in cosmetics, like to help the face. And in some ancient cultures, it was worth its weight in gold. People still call frankincense the king of oils. And they say, when in doubt, choose frankincense. If you have no idea what to do, frankincense helps with so many different oils that it can be your go-to if you're just like, I don't know what to do. Okay, so frankincense is a powerful anti-inflammatory. So it too, like basil, can help reduce pain and discomfort. It's great to use in a carrier oil and rub on the back of on your back or in your hands if they hurt. It's also great to use during times of menstrual cramps. So remember, if you haven't ever tried it for that, that might be one that you want to try it for. Frankincense, so anti-inflammatory, and it's very good for the immune system. So diffusing it can definitely give your immune system a boost. It's great for the nervous system. So whether you have nervous tension or whether you're just feeling stressed out, frankincense, just an amazing blend to be diffusing right now, or any time when you're feeling stressed. Now, I have to say this has nothing to do with today's topic, but I'm just going to throw you like a little aside. My newest thing that I've started doing when I'm stressed is I will open up one of doTERRA's PB Assist. Hold on, just a minute. So, PB Assist, it looks like this, and it's actually for children, okay? And I usually don't do a PB Assist. I'll usually just do a PB, which is doTERRA's probiotic. But everyone is saying, science is saying that so much of good emotional health and physical health starts in your gut. So if I'm having a particularly stressful day, I will go and get one of my PB Assists, which is full of like 6 billion or whatever probiotics in it, and prebiotics. So the probiotics have something to feed on and keep them healthy. Anyway, and I will just take that, and I can't tell you how much better, more balanced it makes me feel. But the other thing, this is one that I usually give my children, the PB Assist Junior, because it tastes like a pixie stick. Okay, I was gonna just like, well, I'll just down it really quick. That tastes so good. It kind of has a little bit of a tangy taste. But I love it because I've been doing that with my children for so long, and I don't know why I never thought of doing it with me. Because like if some of my children are out of sorts, I'll be like, okay, have you taken your vitamins? And let's get some PB Assist in you. Or PB Assist Junior in you. Let's make sure you're having that your gut has the good flora that it needs for your mind to be making its best decisions. And so just this week, I know I've been doing it for like months or long time for them, but just this week I've added and I do add the PB Assist to me, at times, but just this week I started doing it when I've had a stressful day, and I think it helps. Anyway, back to frankincense. We were talking about how frankincense is so good for the emotional system. Right now, we are diffusing the diffuser blend of the week, and I was having a hard day, and now I'm having a good day. So, but maybe that has to do with you, just talking with you and chatting with you. I don't know, too. Okay, so it's great for the mind. Frankincense is so good for the mind. It is so good for cognitive function. Now, I usually keep a lot of studies as I'm doing the physical stuff on Fridays, but I don't have this study. I'll try to find it and put it post it in the comments for you. But there was this study on pregnant rats that were fed frankincense. Internally, of course, they were fed it, and they found is that the offspring of these rats were highly intelligent, like way more intelligent or significantly more intelligent than mice that were not fed frankincense. So do I think that am I convinced that frankincense can help with good mental function? Yes, I am. And I think that science bears that out. So amazing how science proves what so many people have thought for generations. So it can help with good cognitive function. It can help with better memory function. The ancient Egypts used it in cosmetics to rejuvenate mature skin, especially. It can help bring a radiant boost back to skin. It reduces the appearance of scars and acne, and it can help bed sores heal. It is wonderful for aging skin and wrinkles. Frankincense is also beautiful for the respiratory system. Now, definitely if I was using it for the respiratory system, I'd be pairing it. I love doing kind of respiratory system in pairs. I would pair it with eucalyptus, or I would pair it with lime. Lime is amazing to help open up, clean out the gunk, release the gunk, get those airways open and breathing. And so, but frankincense, a beautiful oil to pair to help support the respiratory system. Frankincense is antiseptic, and it's a disinfectant, and it's an astringent, so it can help kill germs and bacteria. For that reason, it's great to add to your toothpaste, to your mouthwash. It can aid in digestion, so frankincense too is an essential oil that you can put in. I think I'm just going to be the guinea pig today. You could definitely put it in your water. It's actually one of my favorite ways to do it. So you can just put it in your water and drink that. I love the way frankincense tastes in water. And plus I love sipping on it slowly throughout the day. But there's a lot of people who don't particularly like the way frankincense tastes. And so what they'll do is they'll just put a drop, but they love the boost, the health benefits that frankincense gives them. And so what they'll do is they'll just put a drop underneath their tongue. Like that. Anyway, it's a little bit, remember frankincense does come from a resin, so it's a little bit resiny. I don't know. It definitely doesn't taste like lemon, but it is so good for you. So good for me. Okay. So you can put it in your water to help aid digestion. It's also adaptogenic in that it too can help bring hormones back into balance, and because of that, it can help improve fertility. And although I have a study here on my notes that's saying that they were saying how it especially helped boost the male reproductive system when they were doing an experiment on rats. Anyway, it can help decrease inflammation and pain, so for that reason, it too, like basil, is good for joint and muscle health, and also good for menstrual cramps. Frankincense, it can act like a sleep aid. Okay, so if a person had been having nightmares, I would say to pair the frankincense with juniper berry, okay? And that seems to be a beautiful blend to help with someone who has nightmares or night terrors. But if you just having a hard time getting to sleep or staying to sleep, you just want a better night's sleep, definitely you can put a couple of drops of frankincense in your diffuser. I would probably add either 2 drops 2 drops lavender essential oil or 2 drops bergamot essential oils. Right now, those are my 2 favorite oils for sleep. But the frankincense is just going to help you feel a little bit more protected, a little bit more hugged by your father figures, whether that's your own dad or whether that's your father in heaven. It's just you know how you feel like when you're in your dad's arms, like you feel like nothing bad at all can happen in the world that your dad can't handle. Even when I'm 50, I still feel that way. So anyway, aren't we so thankful for our dads? But again, if you're trying to make a sleep blend, hold on. If you're trying to make a sleep blend, frankincense can be beautiful too as part of that blend. And then Because it's so common, it's often a very good choice to use in labor. Now, here's my tip for using it in labor. When a woman is in labor, her body changes very, very quickly from I need to concentrate to I need to relax to I need to push. And so women go through many emotions during labor. I know I've been in labor many times, having 9 children and losing 2 at 20 weeks and still having getting the opportunity to birth those as well. I meant losing 2 at 20 weeks before they were born. Anyway, I don't know that really made sense, but it's okay. I've been in labor many times, so I can speak as a laboring woman. Although every woman different labors differently. Like I totally get that too. But here's my tips on using any essential oil with a laboring woman. You do not want to put it on them. You do not, I mean, you can diffuse it if you can quickly, because you can quickly shut off the diffuser, dump it out, put something else on. But my favorite way to use it during labor is just in a way that many hospitals use it in labor, is just to put some essential oils onto a cotton ball. That way, if it's helping the women, then definitely they can hold it and smell it, and it's so relaxing. But if that smell is, if like, if they're done with that smell, then you can quickly change it out. Maybe you're changing it out for lemon because they just need a different feel and vibe for that part of their labor right now. Changing it out for lavender, whatever. There's a lot of bergamot. Basil actually is really good for labor too. Anyway, so it can be great for labor. And then it can be super, last thing that you need to know about frankincense is it can be super supportive to good cellular health. Like if you go to a site, you can either go to PubMed, click in frankincense, cellular health, or you can go to a site called aromaticscience.com, which is my favorite site because you can look up it has studies on in that site from around the world, and you can click on, well, what's good for frankincense? What is science saying that frankincense is really good for? Or you can say, well, I have this issue. Maybe I have headaches or menstrual cramps or cancer. Well, what essential oil studies are being done around the world on my issue? And then you can see. And so I really, really love that site. Okay, going into our final and third oil, and it is lemon essential oil. Going into the physical benefits of lemon essential oil. First thing you need to know is that it takes 75 peels. It takes the peels of 75 lemons to make lemon essential oil. You do not make lemon essential oil from the fruit. You make it from the rind of the lemon. It is great to diffuse in a sick room, especially when someone has been sick for a long time. It's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and it can give people an energy boost. Lemon, it just really does bring the sunshine. It's a super uplifting oil. It's supportive to the respiratory system, so it can be helpful to those who have asthma, bronchitis, sore throat, sinusitis. Now, am I saying it's going to cure any of that? No, I am not saying it's going to cure any of that, but I am saying it can be very helpful and supportive to people who have those conditions. Lemon is known for help cleaning out the gunk. So it's a powerful way to help clean out the congestion. So, one of the difference, remember how I said that the lemon essential oil is not made from the juice of the oil, it's made from the rind of the oil. So, do you like putting lemon in your water? Like when you're at a restaurant or home, do you just love the flavor of lemon water? I do. And many people do, which is why they offer it to you at restaurants, right? And like the little lemon slices that you can squeeze into your water. Well, that is very, very acidic actually, and it can damage your tooth enamel. But if you love the flavor of lemon, you can definitely put lemon essential oil in. It does not have the acidity that the fruit does, so it will not damage your tooth enamel. It's great to use as a detox of the kidneys, the liver, the immune system, just detoxing, clearing all the gunk out from all of those systems. Now, I can hardly mention the liver without mentioning Chinese medicine and saying the Chinese believe that the liver is where we store anger. And so cleaning out the liver every once in a while is a great way to clean out some of the anger in your life. It too can help improve digestion. It is great for clearing up your skin. But here's one of the things I want to tell you about citrus oils, and that's this, that almost every single citrus oil that I know of, except for green mandarin, can make your skin more photosensitive. So you do not want to put it on your face and then go out to the beach, to go swimming, to go out to tanning bed, tanning salon, whatever, because it's going to make your skin more photosensitive and you are going to be more inclined to burn. Now, I have heard that you can use it in your cleanser, and as long as you're washing it off with your cleanser, I would be careful with that and experiment to see how that works for you. If it's making your skin more photosensitive, definitely don't use it in your cleanser unless it's at night. So don't use it on your face in the morning. Experiment with it in your cleanser if you're trying to clear up your complexion. Experiment with in your cleanser and see how that works for you. Some people love it, some people are not so much. But you can definitely use it in your cleanser at night to help clear up your complexion. It is high in a I don't know that I want to say chemical, because chemical kind of sounds man-made, but it's high in an essence called D-limonene, and which is grapefruit is really, really high in D-limonene too, which is why grapefruit is so good for losing weight, and lemon can also help with that. Lemon stimulates the lymph system, which can help the body clean toxins out of the body. You can also use lemon to help cool a fever. So you can put 2 drops onto a cold compress and just put that on your forehead. There are so many oils that are great at helping to calm down and cool down the fevers. Peppermint is one that we often, we can put a couple drops of peppermint into a tablespoon of coconut oil or a teaspoon, depending on how old you are, and then just putting that down the spine, putting that on the bottoms of the feet can really help cool a fever down too. But obviously lemon, just another use, right? Helping to cool down fevers. It's great at relieving nausea. So if that is one of the things that you struggle with and you're pregnant right now, you can definitely just get a bottle of lemon. Well, first of all, that just smells divine, right? So you can just smell it, but definitely you can pop that in your diffuser and see if that doesn't help you with nausea that you might get. And of course, everyone says that maybe eating tiny things, throughout the day can help with that as well. But everyone's body is different. So if you're going through some nausea when in your pregnancy, research, see what things are good, and then do what works for your body. It is great for corns or warts. You can take 2 drops on a cotton swab and just tape that over the area each night. It can help toughen fingernails. So you can put 2 to 3 drops in 1 ounce of almond oil and then massage that into your cuticles and onto your nails regularly. And it can also help soften scar tissue. So you can put 2 to 3 drops into, again, 1 ounce of carrier oil, whether that's almond oil, coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of my favorites. And then massage that onto the scar regularly. Okay. Looks like, hold on. Okay. Yes, I was just making sure that I didn't throw down a paper that I wanted to read to you. But no, I didn't. So those are some of the top aspects of lemon top physical benefits of lemon essential oil. Again, it's a super mood uplifting oils. Citrus oils are known for just uplifting the mood, kind of almost bringing the party back and the happiness back. And a lot of people call lemon sunshine in a bottle. So I'm just reminding you that the diffuser blend that we're diffusing this week is 2 drops of basil, the oil of renewal, 2 drops of frankincense, the king of oils, super protective oil, oil of truth, and 2 drops of lemon, a super uplifting oil, an oil to help people focus, and just, sunshine in the bottle. Okay, the song for today is, and I'm still kind of picking the song, whether it's going to be happy birthday, but that kind of only fits me. It doesn't really fit you. I guess you could do a very merry birthday to you if you wanted to. Maybe some of you share my birthday. I don't know. If you share my birthday, go ahead. Or if you have a birthday in June, pop onto the comments. I would love to hear that. But another song that I was thinking of was a song by the Beach Boys, just hanging out. And the first song that comes to my mind is Kokomo. Anyway. Okay, the song for the entire week was "'Tis a Gift to Be Simple" or "Simple Gifts." It's titled both. Maybe it's titled "Simple Gifts," but on YouTube it's often titled "'Tis a Gift to Be Simple." And the affirmation for the entire day is, I am uplifted just hanging around other good people. And I'm going to change that to, I am uplifted just hanging around other people who do good things, because we're all good, but it's nice to hang around people who are kind and patient and loving and uplifting, and I think there's virtue in that. And the affirmation for the entire week is, I witness my virtues. We're witnessing reality. We are witnessing how wonderful we are. Are we always wonderful? No. Do I wish I was always wonderful? Yes. Do I wish you were always wonderful? Yeah, we all wish we were always wonderful. We're not. Unfortunately, we all make mistakes, but we're going to witness our virtues, and we're going to try to repent and say sorry and make amends for our vices, and make our vices even into our strengths someday, hopefully, with Heavenly Father's help. Oh, and the other part of the affirmation for today, besides I witness my virtues, is and the goodness in others. We are trying to see the good in other people as well. Not ignoring reality for either us or them, but we're trying to see the good. And when we try to see the good, we are happier people. This is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us all that I know with God, we can make it a great day. Bye-bye.